ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് സിംഗപ്പൂർ ടേസ്റ്റ് സമർപ്പിക്കുന്നത്
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് വെറൈറ്റി ഈസ് ദ സ്പൈസസ് ഓഫ് ലൈഫ്.
ഗുഡ് മോർണിംഗ്. ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് സിംഗപ്പൂർ ടേസ്റ്റിലേക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്വാഗതം. നമ്മൾ വീണ്ടും എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത് ബ്ലാക്ക് ഷീപ്പ് കഫേയിലാണ്. വൺ ഓഫ് ദ മോസ്റ്റ് ഫേമസ് ഫ്രഞ്ച് ക്വിസീൻസ് ഹിയർ ഇൻ സിംഗപ്പൂർ. നേരത്തെ നമ്മുടെ ഷോയിൽ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട് ഷെഫ് റാത്ത. ഹി റൺസ് ദ പ്ലേസ്. ഇന്ന് ഷെഫ് ഒരു ഡെസേർട്ട് ഐറ്റം ആയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മുടെ ഷോയിൽ എത്തിയിരിക്കുന്നത്. വെൽക്കം ടു ദ ഷോ ഷെഫ്.
Hello.
Today you're going to show us a dessert item, isn't it?
Correct.
It's called?
It's actually a crepe.
Okay.
Crepe is basically a very French dessert. I'm going to serve bananas, caramelized bananas with it.
Okay.
Yeah, and finally there's some ice cream.
Okay.
And this is a universal favorite. Everybody likes it.
Okay. So today we are going to see banana crepes with vanilla ice cream.
So first the ingredients. Okay. I've got flour.
Okay.
Some flour.
Plain flour.
Plain flour. 1 egg.
Okay.
Okay. I've got milk. A bit of corn oil.
Okay.
We have got cinnamon powder.
Okay.
Okay. Sugar.
Okay.
Bananas.
Okay.
A bit of butter.
Okay.
Okay. For the crepe, we put a bit of vanilla essence. So I'm just going to start now.
Okay. So we're going to
Put vanilla essence a little bit into the flour
plain
and egg.
flour and egg.
Yes. Then we have the milk.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to whisk it.
Whisk it. And this is the crepe mixture.
Yes.
So just like നമ്മുടെ ദോശ ബാറ്റർ റെഡിയാക്കുന്ന മാതിരി the crepe mixture is made like this with eggs, plain flour, a little bit of vanilla essence and sugar.
Sugar. Yeah. A bit of oil.
Is there a specific measurement to this or is it?
Okay. Actually, if you follow, even online, you can get a very basic crepe mix.
Crepe mix.
Okay, but I would say that if you get consistency of a dosa mixture with this ingredient, it should be right.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
അപ്പോൾ അങ്ങനെ അധികം മെഷർമെന്റ്സ് ഒന്നും നോക്കാനില്ല. ഒരു ദോശ ബാറ്ററിന്റെ കൺസിസ്റ്റൻസിയിൽ ഉണ്ടാക്കണം ക്രേപ്പ് മിക്സ്ചർ. ദാറ്റ്സ് ഓൾ ദാറ്റ് യു ഹാവ് ടു സേ. Chef runs a French restaurant here and he's been featured on the national TV many times, isn't it? On programs like Project Neighborhood and Singapore Discovered.
Yes, correct. So normally we just have to let it rest for a while.
Oh,
okay?
I see. How
Just
much?
rest it.
How much?
Just a
how
few
much?
minutes, 5 minutes.
Okay.
So once this is done, okay, now we can start to do the bananas.
Okay.
So for the bananas, you need to caramelize the sugar, which is basically make it until golden. Okay. So take a small pan, at medium heat. You don't want to burn it.
Yeah.
So I've already put in some sugar here with some water, and this will take about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
So we
this
just-
is a very, very tricky thing,
Correct.
isn't it, for a first timer?
Correct.
But once you know the trick, then
It's not
It's
that
very
difficult.
easy. It's very
and again,
easy.
this can be done in advance. Done in advance, you can keep it and you just melt it as when you want to use it.
yeah, you shouldn't stir it when you are doing the
No, just
Caramelizing.
You can see that.
bubbles are forming.
Yes, and if you're using an induction oven, it's very fast, but it's also dangerous. The danger of burning is very, very high. So you need to really watch it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the moment you see a bit of brown coloring coming out, you should like switch it off. Okay,
okay.
so you can do this concurrently.
Okay.
Okay, which is you have this
And
or
the
the
pan for
bananas.
making
The ba-
crepes.
yes, and also for the banana.
Also for the banana.
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, the bananas can be done in advance, and you can keep it.
Right.
Okay, so for the banana, this butter. Okay, a bit of butter. This part is very important.
We are doing the bananas here.
Yes.
And meanwhile, ഇവിടെ sugar caramelize ആയിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. We are not touching it at all. We are just tilting the pan and rotating it at intervals so that our caramelization properly നടക്കാനായിട്ട് അതിൽ stir ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല. That's an important thing to remember while you're caramelizing sugar.
Pass me the cup.
Yeah.
Okay, now the bananas.
ഇവിടെ കുറച്ച് butter ചൂടാക്കി and we've added the chopped bananas into it.
Not too dark, but at the same time you want color. So don't move it. Just leave it for a while.
Yeah. For us in Kerala, we have a caramelized banana dish that we have during
Okay.
4 o'clock along with our evening tea.
Okay.
Yeah, what we do is we also add a little bit of sugar into it with not butter but ghee, clarified butter.
Okay.
And it tastes absolutely yummy. But the bananas that we use for that is the famous Kerala bananas, you know, the long ones.
Okay. Okay.
And that is quite nostalgic for all of us, I think, because definitely for me, because whenever I used to come back from school, my mother used to prepare this and keep.
Okay.
So
So as
I'm
you can
going
see-
back in memories.
Just slightly brown. Now the trick is once you have got this, see how it's golden, right?
Right.
Okay, be careful.
The sugar has turned golden. Chef has poured half a glass of water into it. Cold
Yes.
water, not cold water, room temperature water.
Okay, so this is done.
That's
This
it?
one, that's it. Okay. Now you can add a bit more sugar in this,
Okay.
so that it's thicker.
Okay.
Cinnamon powder.
Cinnamon
what I
powder.
normally do is just put a
Oh,
little
okay.
bit on this.
And shall I stir it?
Yeah, just stir it, and you can put it here already. The important thing is the cinnamon powder is very little.
Yeah, very little. Otherwise, it'll be overpowering.
Yeah.
Shall I?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And what I normally do is
Drain it out.
you don't want the bananas to become too soft. Okay. So just leave it aside.
Okay.
Now there's enough moisture here.
Okay.
Okay.
The important thing is the speed in which chef is doing,
So
you know.
now this is I'm getting it reduced.
Yeah.
I'll get the flour mixture to
Yeah,
do the
yeah,
pancake.
yeah.
Once.
അപ്പോൾ ഇനി പാൻ ക്രേപ്സ് തയ്യാറാക്കാനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു പാൻ എടുത്തു.
Okay. So now this is done.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can put back the bananas here.
Okay.
And this is done. That's
Okay.
it.
That's it.
That's it. Off it. So now you wait for the pancake. This part is a bit tricky. Make sure it's hot but not too hot.
Okay. Yeah, that's the same principle we follow while making dosa also.
Yes,
The pan
yes.
should not be too hot, but it
Correct.
should be hot enough.
Correct.
Otherwise, the dosa will,
Correct.
yeah.
And another thing is if it's too hot, you'll get a very thick pancake. The crepe will be very thick.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
Put it
Not
back.
to leave any
Yeah. Yes.
spaces in the middle.
Yeah. A little bit is fine.
I think for this, a non-stick would be a better option so that it doesn't stick
Correct.
onto it.
So
Non-stick ഉപയോഗിക്കണേ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാം കൂടെ stick ആവും ഇത് this is everything is quite tricky.
this one it looks a bit tricky, but if you think about it, even this can be made in advance. This
Okay.
is also can be made in advance.
Yeah.
You can just make it, put a non-stick paper
Yeah.
and stack it.
Yes.
So this part, you have to make sure that it
Okay.
is getting brown.
Yes. Okay. The under part should be a little brown. Is it?
Brownish. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you don't have to cook both sides. Okay.
Just one
All
side.
you need to do is just flip it.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's
just
it.
that's it.
Okay. So now the crepes are ready.
Yeah.
Dosha പോലെ തന്നെ ഇരിക്കും or perhaps like an omelette.
Okay.
And the caramelized banana on top.
Just fold it.
This should be, the final part should be done just before serving, isn't
Yes.
it? Otherwise the whole thing will go soggy.
Correct. Get a scoop of ice cream.
Okay.
And
And some fruits, fresh fruits on top with mint leaves.
blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries, strawberries and mint leaves. ഇവിടെ ക്രേപ്സ് റെഡിയായി ആൻഡ് കാരമലൈസ്ഡ് ബനാന അതിൻ്റെ ഉള്ളിലുണ്ട് ആൻഡ് ഷെഫ് ഹാസ് ഡെക്കറേറ്റഡ് ഇറ്റ് വിത്ത് സം മിൻറ്റ് ലീവ്സ് ആൻഡ് കുറച്ച് ഫ്രഷ് ഫ്രൂട്ട്സ് ലൈക്ക് സ്ട്രോബെറീസ് ബ്ലൂബെറി പിന്നെ കുറച്ച് മിൻറ്റ് ലീഫ് ഇട്ടിട്ട് അവിടെ വെച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ് ആൻഡ് ഐ തിങ്ക് ഹി ഹാസ് ഗോൺ ടു ഗെറ്റ് എ ബ്ലോബ് ഓഫ് ഐസ്ക്രീം ടു ഡെക്കറേറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഫർദർ. So the banana crepes with almonds and vanilla ice cream is ready and it looks lovely. Look at the lovely colors in it. Banana crepes. Ullila caramelized banana in along with the crepes, and chef has put a blob of ice cream on top with some fresh fruits and sliced almonds, and lovely colors. Now I'm going to taste this. Let me have a piece with the banana in it. Wow, what a beautiful sweet ending. This reminds me of my childhood when we used to have those caramelized banana with sugar. Amazing. വളരെ നന്നായിട്ടുണ്ട് ആൻഡ് എല്ലാവരും ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കണം. The Black Sheep Cafe here in Upper Thompson Road. Everyone should visit this place. It's an amazing place. He owns the place, he runs the place. It's a one-man show. He doesn't do any advertisements and it's just a word of mouth cafe, and it's one of the most successful French restaurants here in Singapore. എല്ലാവരും വരണം. വന്നിട്ട് ഷെഫിൻ്റെ സിഗ്നേച്ചർ ഡിഷ് ദ ഡക്ക് കോൺഫി ട്രൈ ചെയ്യണം. Isn't it? That is what everybody should try. Thank you very much for watching House Brand Singapore Taste. അടുത്ത ആഴ്ച മറ്റൊരു റെസിപ്പിയുമായി ഞങ്ങൾ വീണ്ടും എത്തും. അതുവരെ ഹാപ്പി കുക്കിംഗ് ആൻഡ് ഹെൽത്തി ഈറ്റിംഗ്. ഗുഡ് ബൈ.
ഹൗസ് ബ്രാൻഡ് സിംഗപ്പൂർ ടേസ്റ്റ് സമർപ്പിച്ചത്
House brand. Variety is the spices of life.